We've entered the Twilight Zone when it comes to the multitude of diets being promoted today. Starting with the Atkins Diet, then the South Beach Diet, now the Hamptons Diet and more. All higher in protein, lower in carbs, but the distinction should be quality of carbs, not singling out one nutrient entirely. If you are on the Atkins Diet, South Beach Diet or any other variation of a high-protein, low-carb diet, simply adjust from eating low-quality carbs like refined flour and sugar products. Think if it comes in a box, it's likely low quality, to eating more whole food products like fresh vegetables and fruits. Yes, fruits. Apples versus Apple Jacks. You be the judge. I know the traditional Atkins diet doesn't advocate much fruit, too high sugar, but think about that for 1 minute. My strong belief is that an apple is a good food. A bowl of Apple Jacks cereal may not be on an equal level. One is highly processed, sweetened by added white sugar and corn syrup, and one is natural, plucked from a tree and sweetened by the sun. Which would you choose? Don't shun fresh fruit for the sake of following your low-carb diet to the letter. Eliminating healthy, wholesome foods is not the best way to learn to eat better, but severely cutting back on the frequency of eating highly processed foods is. I saw a site which called it GM or God-made or man-made. If you think of those terms when you go to choose your foods, it starts to make more sense. No one says you shouldn't eat chips, or whatever strikes your fancy, but make them a treat, and eat the GM foods more often. Common sense diet. Common sense will answer the question about what to eat. If you are on Atkins, South Beach or any variation of low-carb diet, avoid processed foods, not natural foods. Stop using instant breakfast, and cook whole rolled oats for instance. Sure, you might have to get up 10 minutes earlier, oh well. You're worth it. You can still stay on a higher protein food plan, but this one minor adjustment will allow you to continue with your eating plan for a lifetime, rather than a short time. I'd go insane if I couldn't eat my daily apple, banana or other fruit. I love fruit. I think there's a very good reason humans desire sweet foods, vitamin C, and other nutrients, including bioflavonoids. Can you be addicted to fruit? I heard someone complain they were addicted to fruit, and I had to wonder, what do they eat? The person who refuses to eat fruit because they believe it is too high in sugar, probably does eat cookies, crackers and sugary cereals. They might even drink artificially flavored and sweetened drinks, but they refuse to eat a natural food, grown from our earth? That makes no sense, if you think about it. Did our planet develop and thrive based on processed foods? No, of course not. They are very recent in the evolution of our world. Very recent. In fact, we've had processed foods less than 200 years while our planet is millions of years old. With the high incidence of obesity, and our high consumption of processed foods, it's hard not to draw the conclusion that one causes the other. You won't hear big industry stating that case because our economy depends on us buying the products being produced by the companies that employ us. You'll never see it reported that scientists discovered refined flour kills, even if it were proven true, because it doesn't support our way of life. We need industry. Witnessing the epidemic of food illnesses such as mad cow, and now bird flu, I can envision a society without the mass-produced meat industry. It will come to pass. Nothing but your local farm will be allowed to sell meat because the big farm industry cannot guarantee safety of the food supply. Meat will become much more expensive because when they can no longer mass produce it, there is nowhere for prices to go but up. So do we whine and cry and moan about our misfortune, or do we start to think of meat as something to savor and enjoy like the Sunday roasts we had years ago? We never ate meat every day then, and we weren't so fat either. We simply didn't eat as much processed foods. Most of us had moms at home cooking us dinner, making our lunches and even fixing our breakfasts. Yes, progress marches on, but when it comes to your body, common sense rules the day. The Common Sense Diet. Try it on for size today. Please click subscribe for more video.